Hey YouTube. So I'm doing this video update while driving to my family's home. It's a couple hours away. I just wanted to share an update after yesterday because I know I shared having a hard day, feeling a lot of low self-worth and just kind of depressed, I thought, and I woke up irritable and I thought I was sensing an alter dark moon Kristen who has bipolar and gets into depressive swings. But I wanted to share how my day went with the activities that I did and what I learned. So what I learned is that I decided to still work on I have these two lists. One list is a house cleaning list, so it's things like make the bed first, do the laundry and the kitchen second, and then either one big task like a full clean of the bathroom or a shampooing of the carpet or a couple small tasks. And then I have another list that my therapist recommended I do for me, not just for the household, which is only a functionality and self-care list. So it's not things like that are fun, like going to the movies or having a friend's night, but it's things like taking a bath, doing a face mask, getting exercise in, yoga, breath work, self-care. And when I'm depressed and down, I used to just not do those things. I didn't have any motivation to do that. And I can say that I didn't know that if I did have motivation to do it, but I did. I ended up going on my mile walk like I've called myself to do, call to action. I ended up doing 20 minutes of yoga therapeutically. I'm in yoga therapy, so applying those principles. I also ended up doing pranayama, breath work, to feel my emotions and feel my body, feeling my feet up through my shins, my thighs, a lot of focus on the area of the hips, and up where I was feeling that wrench in my gut, the anxiety in my chest, and the lump in my throat. I felt that, and I thought that doing that I would just get into this wallowing state of depression, that surely, since I was feeling that way, in a mediocre level and sad about feeling broken, I thought that I would just fall apart, but in fact I didn't. It was as if all of that paused and a peace came to me, a sense of stillness and nowness. My mind stopped racing with the thoughts that were creating those emotions. And sorry, I'm putting my cruise control on so I don't lose track of how I'm driving. And my walk, I really used a lot of self-talk, that I'm walking toward my healing, that I'm walking away from my past, that I'm not bound to my past, that I visualize myself with the trauma memories coming up, leaving and walking out the door and walking away from them. And that technique is really helpful. It feels so empowering. The power of visualization and placebo is marvelous. I mean, it works. It heals energetic, stuck feelings that we don't have a way to get out. So why not use creative techniques and tools to do so? And it really helped me. I ended up feeling a lot more self-love for my journey and the strength that I have to open up, and I felt a sense of relief. And so that's a lot better than how I started my day out when I shared my video of my struggles. So I wanted to share that. And I want to share, I was able to be intimate with my husband and really be present because I had done all that. And feeling affectionate was wonderful. And I was able to, do other self-care beyond just so I'm called by my therapist to do 2 self-care things a day, but I also took a bath and did my hair and got dressed up, and I did more because my 2 practices made me feel so much better. And I realized, well, maybe I'll feel better if I do a couple more things of self-care, and it all helped. And I think that's the power of self-care, is especially when we're not feeling the motivation to do it, something's wrong and we need to feel ourselves. And when we feel ourselves, we realize the one big thing is that we are not our emotions. Emotions are stuck energy that gets stuck in us, in our nervous system, especially for those of us with DID or complex PTSD or depression. These emotions get stuck in us, in our body, right? I'm reading this book, The Body Keeps a Score. It's in our body. And so to be able to work with the body and use affirmative speech and go on walks and do the yoga and do the breath work and localize your awareness to where you're feeling the sensation of your anxiety, of your sadness in your throat, it releases it. And I know that that's the principle, but it was amazing to have that work. So I'm doing a lot better today. I feel that I am proud of myself for not just wallowing and watching YouTube videos all day and doing the things that they don't actually work as well. It's nice to watch a video or 2 a day, but to obsess about my diagnosis and get in a fear state and feel like I have to watch all this stuff just to feel better, well, that doesn't necessarily do the same benefit as getting in the body. I did a little extra housework and cleaning, and I felt good about that. So yeah, it was a good day. It was a good day. It turned out to be a good day yesterday, even though my morning was a struggle. I need to change lanes. And so I just wanted to share the power of self-care. And if you're having a bad day, taking a day to space out self-care all day and giving yourself that gift, there's nothing better. So I'm feeling better. Today's my mom's birthday. I'm driving home to visit her, and I'm really excited. I bought her birthstone, a sapphire necklace. I've bought a lot of little things, and I give lots of little gifts, sweaters and scarves, and I've done that, but I've never got her just one nice thing, and I feel like she's gonna feel really special, and that means a lot to me. I've said on here before, and I'll say it again, my mother is terminal, and she deals with a lot of sickness, and it's hard on me, and we also have family conflict that she doesn't always understand how highly I revere her, because I don't always go to her about my problems or little things for advice, and because I don't do that, sometimes she feels I might not respect her value. And so I wrote her a nice letter about what I see of her life, and I'm just feeling very loving and affectionate toward her, and I'm actually really happy to be driving and leaving the state and going to see her. I'm not anxious, and that's amazing. That's a first for me, because I feel like I can bring something more than my brokenness. I can bring gifts of love. That's one of my love languages, is giving gifts. And so it's a good day. It's a good day. And I get home tonight around 8 p.m. I'll get to be with my husband and just cherish the whole day, and I'm really looking forward to that. So I wanted to say that just because you have a bad day one day and it could feel really heavy, there are things you can do to work with it that really work. They really do. And you don't need to suffer longer than you need to. If you have ways to be honest with yourself about the feelings, to get it out, to process it, and then to move on into self-care, do it. And you'll be surprised at not only how much better you feel that day over time, but the next day, that you really gave yourself that love, because it's a big message to the subconscious and to the self that you are worth that. So it really helped me. I'm really kind of surprised at how much it helped me. So I just wanted to share that update today. I'm doing good today. I feel a little I don't know if I feel myself in a good mood or if I feel a little co-conscious with Chris. Sometimes when I go home, Chris is the one that likes to visit. But they're all one with me. You know, they're all me. And I'm learning to reframe that these are all me. They're aspects of myself. Some situations bring out different social selves. Some situations bring out different alter selves. Excuse me. I always sneeze way too much. Anyway, so, you know, I'm just not going to worry about what alter it is I'm feeling. It probably is a little bit of Chris, but I'm definitely co-conscious as myself and remembering everything I did yesterday. And so I don't know, maybe it's just me in a good mood and feeling proud about myself, and that's something I don't always feel. So I think Chris is rubbing off on me, to say the least. So anyway, that's my update, you guys. I hope you're all having a good day, and that if you're not, that you're able to, I hope that you're able to hear me, that there are things you can do that really do help from where you are for free. If anybody, you know, I'm a yoga teacher. If you guys want me to make yoga videos, therapeutic videos that work with the energy centers, you know, where we store our anxiety, that kind of lump in the throat, the anxiety in the chest, the gut. If you want me to work on energy healing yoga videos of what I do, I'd be glad to share that. The breath work that I do to open up the hips and to really dive into feeling the hips, which can be a hard place to feel for a lot of us who have had any sexual trauma. I'd love to share that. Just let me know in the comments below. I might do it anyway, so I don't know. But anyway, thanks for listening. I always appreciate listening ears. If this is a new video to you, please feel free to subscribe. I post pretty regularly of my journey through dissociative identity disorder. And now I'm on a path of integration, so should be interesting times for sure. That's all I've got to share, guys. Have a good day. Bye.